Hi, Vanakkam. Can everybody hear me? I hope everybody can hear me. So first of all, uh, thank you for joining me for this sharing session. நான் தமிழ்லயும் இங்கிலீஷ்லயும் கலந்து பேசுறேன் because um, because we are doing English paper, right? So I'm just gonna carry on. So today I'll be talking about paper one and paper two. Paper one is my main forte. Paper two, of course, every teacher also needs to know how to do paper two, right? So, but paper one, I'll be focusing more mainly on paper one lah for today. Just a disclaimer. In the program, I couldn't get many question papers, UPSR papers from SJKT UPSR papers. So I've done this based on SK papers, but since the format is the same, I don't think it would be that much of a problem, or there would be much of a difference because I think it will be helpful for everybody. Okay, first of all, obviously, UPSR English Paper 1. So we know UPSR English Paper 1, there are two sections, Section A and Section B. Format பத்தி நான் ரொம்ப பேசல ஏன்னா because I think everybody knows what is the question type of question that is being asked. But briefly, Section A, we have 20 multiple choice questions. Question 1 to question 5 is grammar or vocabulary questions. Question 6 is sometimes have to do with peribahasa and whatnot. 7 to 9. So today we're going to look at picture close test, question 7 to 9. Okay, why am I focusing on this? Because most of the times kids get, this is a very simple form of question and many times kids get these questions wrong. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this. This is actually a format of a closed test with no pictures, no stimulus. So one tips that I would say when you want to answer questions like this, இந்த மாதிரி questions answer பண்ணதுக்கு முன்னாடி, kids normally lah, we all, those who are teachers, you know, kids normally they like to read. The fat man was fast asleep. Quietly Azwan. And the yellow, they see the question there, they go to the answer. They will straight go to the answer. So that is not the proper way to answer for the kids. You must read the paragraph as a whole. You should read it as a whole and then we will tackle the answers. Why? Number one, because you need to determine the tense. என்ன tense பாய்க்கிறாங்க அந்த passageல? Past tense இல்ல present tense இல்ல future tense we need to know. Once you establish the tense, then you can answer. So, for example, this is one of the questions from one of the UPSR papers. The fat man was fast asleep. So when we see the word was, we could initially determine that this is in past tense. So we continue reading. Was fast asleep. Quietly, Azwan dashed with his robe. It loosened, again, past tense, and Azwan was free, past tense. He quickly untied the rope around his legs. Suddenly, the fat man began to snore. Azwan froze, past tense. Then he dashed a deep breath and ran out of the house. Ran is past tense. He dashed from his kidnapper. So once we have read this paragraph, we can determine that it is in past tense. So now let's look at the answer. If you look at the answers, they are all verbs and they give you past and present forms. So now that we have established, நம்மளுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருச்சு இந்த paragraph வந்து past tense ல இருக்குன்னு. So now we just look at the past tense answers and eliminate the present tense answers. So struggle, of course, wrong. Struggles, wrong. Struggling, wrong. So the answer is C for number 7. Number 8. Then he dashed a deep breath. So we know it is past tense. Automatically the answer is took. Takes, taking kandipa varadu. So we choose the answer A. And then he dashed from his kidnapper. Is escaping is present continuous tense, so wrong. Had escaped, we don't know yet, so we keep for a while. Are escaping, obviously wrong because we have the word are and escaping, so wrong. Have escaped. So have we use for present tense, had we use for past tense. So automatically We will choose the answer boy. So now you see, by doing this, by establishing what is our tense, we can correctly answer all the questions without any difficulties. நம்ம ரொம்ப crack பண்ண தேவையில்ல. We don't need to crack our head. Once we establish our tense, we can easily answer the question that follows. So this is another example. My neighbor is a hawker. So this is in present tense. So is a hawker. She dash nasi lemak in our neighborhood every day. So every day means routine. So we know this one is present tense. She starts her business. Starts. What S at the back? Starts her business dash 6:30 in the morning. Her nasi lemak is said to be the dash in the district. People from other towns come to buy her nasi lemak. So now we have established that this paragraph is in present tense. So it will help us to answer the question, the blank 7, number 7 blank. So you say she sell, sold, sells, selling. So of course நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும் sold வந்து கண்டிப்பா சாலா ஏன்னா அது வந்து past tense. Selling சாலா because is-o are-o இல்ல. So we are left with sells and sell. So we can go back to the paragraph and then we read again. So we read here, you see, she starts. This is your clue. So we have established now with the path. Oh, she starts her business. So we can see, she sells. So we choose the answer C. Her nasi lemak is said to be number 8. She starts her business 6:30 at 6:30. This one I will be discussing later on. The importance of knowing the difference for on, in and at. I have prepared a different slide for this. I will discuss this later. She starts her business at 6:30 in the morning. A. Her nasi lemak is said to be the. So the is superlative, is under adjective. So we will choose the best, obviously lah. So this is very easy. Okay. So this is question 7 to 9. I always tell my students, read the whole thing because kids, they want to do things fast. They always want to do things fast. They just want to bulatkan the answer and get it over with. That is not how you do it. If you just take the time to read the whole paragraph, determine the tense, என்ன tense பாய்க்கிறாங்க, past tense இல்ல present tense. அப்புறம் நீங்க வந்து அந்த ஆன்சரை பாத்தீங்கன்னா the answers will be there clearly. There are some passages where மேல வந்து blank-ஆ வச்சிருப்பாங்க, ஆனா கீழே வந்து அதே words வந்து திருப்பி பாய்ச்சிருப்பாங்க. So sometimes the clues are already there, especially for pronouns macam he, she, இந்த மாதிரி pronouns வந்து பாய்ச்சிருப்பாங்க ஏற்கனவே மேல வந்து, அப்புறம் கீழே வந்து அது blank-ஆ போட்டிருப்பாங்க. And then they will ask you to find the answer. The answer is already there. You just have to open your eyes, read, and then understand what is being asked. So this is 3 marks that you can very easily get. And இது வந்து mostly grammar. This one they are testing on your grammar and not on your vocabulary skills. So bombastic words தெரியலனா கூட பரவாயில்ல. You just need to know, understand the basic principles of grammar, tenses. You can answer this. Okay, இதே மாதிரி close test, we have another form which is, there we have another example, sorry. So let's do this together. Last week, the pupils of SK Satriya celebrate Children's Day. So you know, when they use last week, it means the thing is in the past. They dash their classes with balloons and ribbons. Many activities were dashed that day. Everyone was really excited. There were a coloring contest dash a singing competition. The winners received attractive prizes. Each pupil was given an ice cream and a packet of popcorn. They had an enjoyable time that day. So from the passage, now that we have read the passage, நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும் இது வந்து past tense. So now we're just looking for answers which are in past tense. So number 7. They dash their classes with balloons and ribbons. Decorate, decorates, decorated, decorating. So automatically the answer is decorated because it is in the past tense. Many activities were dashed that day. Held, hold, holds, holding. Past tense, held. So the answer is A. Easy, right? And then Karsia, there were a coloring contest dash a singing competition. So they have with, and, but, or. So either one because they say the word and so you know there are two types, coloring contest and singing competition. But you see, once you have determined the tense, you can get the answer easily and those marks are in your hand already. So இது வந்து ரொம்ப crack, you need to crack your head. Okay, as I was saying just now, another form of closed test is stimulus and then answer. Okay, in the question for this format, you have to look at the picture to answer. You really have to pay attention to the picture. Okay, so it is recess time. Idhula we don't have to determine the tenses that much, but you really have to pay attention to the picture because the pictures, the questions will be based on the pictures. You have to look at the pictures. நீங்க pictures பார்க்காத இதை answer பண்ண முடியாது. Okay, but some kids, they try to be smart. They never look at the picture. They just answer and then mostly they get it wrong, even though it is so obvious in the picture that the answer is already there. It is recess time. The pupils of SK Gemilang are in the canteen. 3 boys. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 boys are sitting on a dash. One of them is wearing a pair. One of them. So 2 boys wearing short pants, trousers, and then 1 boy is wearing long pants or long trousers lah. Trousers, this is short pants. All right. The girls are he is offering a sandwich to his friend. So he is offering a sandwich to his friend. The girls are eating noodles and fried rice. The girl with a ponytail is using the ponytail. Ponytail is this. To eat the noodles. Okay, now the picture here. So we have to look at the picture here. The tray of muffins is placed on the counter. So we look here, the tray of muffins. Shahir buys some muffins and dash the canteen operator. The pupils are enjoying their recess time. So if you were to determine நம்ம பார்க்கணும் என்ன tense இது வந்து present tense இருக்கு. So how do we answer this? Now we look at the picture and answer. 3 boys are sitting on a what? Sofa, chair, stool, bench. So what's the answer? Bench. Okay, so we will choose the answer bench. One of them is wearing one of them jeans. Of course you cannot wear jeans to school. Shorts, no. The other 2 boys are wearing shorts. Trousers, maybe. Pajamas, no. So the answer is C. Question 14. The girl with a ponytail is using the dash to eat the noodles. Okay, what is she using? Fork, tongs, spoon, chopstick. So we know the answer is fork. Shahi buys some muffins. And dash the canteen operator. Rewards na namba hadiah kudukurudu. So of course wrong. Checks. Why? Check na macam memeriksa. Wrong. Spends means membelanjakan duit. Wrong. So the answer is pays. This is very easy, straightforward. Just look at the picture. You must refer to the picture. So this is the same. I think I'm going to skip this because it is the same. Okay, so as for question 1 to 20, because the answers are there, ஒரு டிப்ஸ் நான் என்ன கொடுப்பேன்னா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் you eliminate the answer. Eliminateனா எந்த ஆன்சர் உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமோ கண்டிப்பா சாலான்னு அந்த ஆன்சரை நீங்க த்ரோ பண்ணிருங்க. அது வச்சிருக்காதீங்க. எப்பயுமே எந்த ஆன்சர் wrong, sometimes the answer is wrong, just you eliminate, you just cut off the answer. So இருக்கிற இருக்கிற ஆன்சர் வச்சிருக்கிற ஆன்சர் இப்ப ஏபிசிடில நீங்க சி பாங் பண்ணிட்டு டி பாங் பண்ணீங்கன்னா ஏ இல்லைன்னா பி தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ மேக் ஷூர் யூ பிளே திஸ் elimination game. You have to make sure that you can eliminate the answers that are definitely wrong. அது வச்சிருக்காதீங்க. அந்த ஆன்சர் உங்களுக்கு சாலான்னு தெரியும்னா புதுசா பாங் பண்ணிருங்க. பாங் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா அப்ப மிச்சம் இருக்கிற ஆன்சர் வச்சு நீங்க ஆன்சர் பண்ணீங்கன்னா அது ஒன்னும் உங்களுக்கு வந்து your answer will be like much more accurate, I would say. And another one more thing, I always tell my students, tembak. Kids like to tembak. Everybody likes to tembak. Trust me. I'm like 30 years old. If you ask for exam and எனக்கு answer தெரியலனா நான் கண்டிப்பா tembak தான் பண்ணி ஆவேன். Okay. Tembak is a good strategy to one point. ஏன்னா வந்து sometimes we already have that knowledge தெரியுமா? அந்த knowledge வந்து நம்மள்ட்ட இருக்கும். ஆனா பரீட்சை நேரத்துல வந்து இந்த டைம் கான்ஸ்ட்ரெயின் டீச்சர் நம்மள ஒரு மாதிரியா பார்ப்பாங்க. பக்கத்துல பார்த்தா ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து டக்கு டக்குன்னு ஆன்சர் எல்லாம் முடிச்சிருவாங்க. நம்மளுக்கு கொஞ்சம் வந்து பயம் வந்துடும். ஐயோ நம்ம ஆன்சர் செய்யறது வந்து கரெக்டா ரைட்டா ராங்கா இல்லையான்னு. சம்டைம்ஸ் தேம்பா பண்ணும்போது எந்த ஆன்சர் வந்து when you look at the question you think okay that's the answer, choose that answer because that is your prior knowledge working. Most of the times my students, I've seen this first class or karsi class, I've seen this. They will tembak the answer. The first time they tembak the answer would be right. The second time they go back to that question and then they read, they go like, oh, they change the answer. But the first answer that they tembak is the right answer. So this is not a solid strategy. It is a solid strategy. What I'm saying is, sometimes, you know, like you think and think and think, you don't know the answer. So I would say employ this strategy. Tembak. If you really, really don't know, but you feel like that is the right answer, tembak. That's what I would say because sometimes it helps. It helps. This tembak strategy, it helps. But you don't go tembak for all the questions lah. Huh? Don't be like that. Just one or two questions lah. One good, if you are aiming for A, I would say for paper 1, section A, you should aim to get at least 17. If your aim is to get an A, you must get 17 and more. Do not get 17 and less. ஏன்னா வந்து if you have 70 and then you do well in your section B, automatically you have an A. But if you get less than a 17, then it will be a struggle for you. So if you are aiming for an A is the one that you want for paper 1, then you must get 17 and above. So question 1 to 5, you must get all correct. Disclosed passages, you must get all correct. Spelling, and the question number 6, question number 10, question for punctuation, you should get correct. So try to make as less mistakes as possible. 17 marks and above, then you are safe. So you don't have to struggle that much in your section B. So don't think section A tembak தானே பரவாயில்ல சின்னாங்க இது பண்ணிடலாம் ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. No. It has to be balanced, then only you can get that A. Okay, so now we are going to the section B. Okay, so for section B, we know there are question 21 to 25. So நான் எப்படி டிவைட் பண்ணேன்னா questions வந்து I've divided into parts and then I've given some examples and some sentence pattern on how to answer. Okay, so question 21 வந்து you know is social expression. So they will give you 3 pictures. They'll give you a dialogue and then you have to answer. Okay, so now let's look at this. So these are actually UPSR questions which I took from the internet. So this is one. Okay, tips to answer social expression questions. First of all, நீங்க வந்து convention of reading நம்ம எப்படி படிப்போம்? We read from left to right, top to bottom. That is important. So in the dialogue வந்து நம்ம எழுதும்போது we have to follow the convention left to right, top to bottom. So in the convention நம்ம follow பண்ணுமா? So who is speaking first? The seller or the buyer? the buyer. Okay, so we have to understand. Okay, so that means this person said asked something and this person answered the question. So that is how you go about answering this question. But I think right now, 2020, many pupils and teachers are aware of this. So it's not a problem. 2016, not many were aware. So they made a lot of mistakes. But right now, 2020, I think many pupils are aware of this. So just be careful. And marking for UPSA people are very particular about this. Following the convention of reading. நீங்க follow பண்ணணும் அந்த dialogue அந்த flow நீங்க follow பண்ணணும் அப்படியே answer வந்து macam it is 8 ringgit அப்புறம் someone wrote here oh that's cheap அப்படி oh that is too expensive அப்படின்னு எழுதினாங்கன்னா they do not accept even though dialogue பார்த்தா நம்ம macam 8 ringgit expensive cheap grammatically correct punctuation all correct still they will mark you wrong because it doesn't answer the question. Okay, so when we answer this question number 21, what is important is capitalization, punctuation lah, capitalization, capital letter, question mark, comma, full stop, all these are very important because in the ஒரு questionக்கு 2 mark. If you don't give a proper answer, you will lose marks. For example, we have 4 answers here. So if I was marking, how much are these carrots? In the answer, grammatically correct. Punctuation capital letter, okay. There is a question mark, okay. Grammar is okay. How much are these carrots? Okay. So I will give them 2 marks for this. This answer will get 2 marks. So answer number 2, inga pathama, excuse me, how much are these? Okay, even though carrots vartha illanalum parvala, we know you're referring to some type of vegetables here. So excuse me shows politeness. Politeness is very highly regarded when it comes to marking. They see ungaloda answer வந்து polite and they will consider giving you marks. So yeah, it pays to be polite. Excuse me, how much are these? Punctuation, capital letter is good. There is comma. There is a question mark here. So automatically this answer will get 2 marks. Okay. Here. How much? How much? How much is obviously not a complete sentence. Another how much? We don't know. Omission. I'm sorry, the omission. No. It's a bit rude. So rude or not rude, sentence pattern wise, it is not complete. There is omission. You should say how much are these, how much do they cost. So this one will get 1 mark. Context is there, but there are some things that can be added. So this student will be awarded 1 mark. How much this carrot? How much this carrot? So grammatical wise, okay, ana vandu no punctuation, no question mark. So question mark illa, so you will get 1 mark. Context is there, no mark. Sorry, when context is there, no capital letter, so 1 mark. So this is how they will mark you. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, Mom, I'm having a toothache. Okay. So we know, like as I said just now, convention of reading, top to bottom, left to right. So top, this boy is saying first, Mom, I'm having a toothache. So Amma enna solluvaanga? Don't worry, I will bring you to a dental clinic to have it examined by the dentist. So this is of course an A+ student because you see the words here, dental clinic, examined by the dentist. So this is obviously 2 marks. Okay, punctuation is correct, contraction is correct, full stop irukku, inge full stop irukku. So this one, this kid will get 2 marks for sure. I'll bring you to the dentist immediately, Ramu. So this student will also get 2 marks. I'll Contraction, I'll bring you to the dentist immediately. Ramu, got name, and then full stop. 2 marks. Okay, let's to see the dentist. This student will probably get 1 mark because let's to see. Omission, let's go see the dentist. Or let's go to the dentist. Of course, dentist is wrong spelling. So, நம்ம இங்க squiggly mark போடுவோம். So, this will be 1 mark. Context இருக்கு. But depends lah. Some markers, they might mark this wrong because they say dentist na wrong spelling. So, they might give a 0. So, it depends. That's why I say spelling is very important. Okay. Let's go see the dentist. There's no go here. So, this is not a very good answer. So you must be careful. I brought you to the hospital. Bro, எனக்கு தெரியல ஏன் ப்ரோன்னு, but yeah. So I brought you to the hospital. I brought you go to hospital. I think this kid wanted to write I bring you go to the hospital or I brought you go. But obviously this word does not exist. I brought you go to the hospital. Our sentence is I will bring you to the hospital. Of course, there's no the go traveling. So this one will get 1 mark because we have the word hospital. If compare this and this, இது வந்து probably might get 0. ஆனா இதுக்கு வந்து maybe 1 mark because we have the word hospital here. Go to hospital. So context படி இங்க இருக்கு. Because when we mark, we look at the context. Even though the student might make mistakes, we see the context. So this one will get 1 mark, definitely. But this one, I'm not really sure. This is between a 1 or a 0. So make sure you check your spelling. Okay. So as I said just now, convention of reading, top to bottom, left to right. So obviously this boy called and asked first and this person answered, I'm sorry, he's out. So please pay attention, students, if you are listening, please pay attention to the proper, not the proper nouns, to the pronouns used. He, she, he na amla, it's a man. Don't put some girl's name. Okay, so many kids make this mistake. He and she, they get confused. They use a girl's name for he, and then you use a boy's name for a girl's name for a he, a boy's name for a she. Yeah, please. These are like mistakes that you shouldn't be doing in UPSR. So of course, now let's look at the answers. Can I speak to Mr. Ali, please? So definitely from the answer we can see this kid will get 2 marks. Capital letter okay, I okay, to Mr. Ali okay, comma irukku, question mark irukku. So this one will get 2 marks. நான் பார்த்திருக்கேன், I've seen kids I, small letter I, from standard 1 until standard 6 the teacher teach I capital letter, I capital letter, I capital letter, and UPSR cards, I will become small letter. I also don't know how, but yeah, this happens. Okay, now let's see. Hello, I'm Ravi. May I speak to Kumar, please? Okay, very good. This kid is obviously an A+ student. Hello, I'm Ravi. May I speak to Kumar, please? Okay, contraction here, full stop here. May I capital letter Kumar? Everything is done very well. So 2 marks. This one. Hello, auntie. May I speak with John? Auntie is wrong spelling. Punctuation, capital question mark is missing. So context irukku, everything is okay, but you see spelling and capital letter, 1 mark. Let's say situation is hello auntie, he spelled the auntie correctly, A-U-N-T-Y. May I speak with John? And then no question mark. Still he will get 1 mark because no punctuation, no capital letter. Punctuation, everything is important because this is only 2 marks. 1 mark is given for context, 1 mark is given for the way you write the thing. So punctuation, capitalization, this is all very important. This one. Hi, I once found Ben This is direct translation, I think. This is what kids do. SK students normally do this. Hi, saya nak cari band. So I want found band. And obviously this is wrong. But probably they will give 1 mark because of context. You have the word hi and the word band here, the name band. So probably the kid will get 1 mark. So this is 1 mark, 1 mark, 2 marks, 2 marks. Okay. So let's look at a different one. Either one there, why I put this example is because, okay, so convention of reading, this is in a taxi, the taxi driver is a passenger. So, dash, sure, I can send you there. Okay, these kids are actually not so bad. Can you send me to pavilion, please? Okay, 2 marks. Capital letter, question mark. Can you send me to PD Utama? 1 mark. Because no, question mark. Can you send me to mini market? 1 mark. Because omission of the word the. Can you send me to the mini market? Okay. Question mark இருந்தாலும் omission இல்ல, so 1 mark. Can you drive me to KLCC? Apparently my car broke down. Okay, this is 2 marks, definitely. Why I'm so interested is because I've seen kids who answer like this. Can you send me there? Dia pandai. I think the teacher teach them lah. Can you send me there? So the answer was not accepted during this year of UPSR. So they didn't accept the answer. Can you send me there? There na inga. You have to be specific. So don't be vague. What I want to say is don't be vague in your answer. Can you send me there? Can you pick me up here? No, you have to give the name. So better if you give the name. Many students made this mistake this year UPSR, so they lost mark lah. But they got like 1 mark because you have the word can you send me. They have that phrase. So for that phrase, they get 1 mark. Okay. This one. Conventional reading. Again, this is first. This is second. Can you help me, please? 1 mark. Can. Exclamation point. You help me to carry these books. So unnecessary, this exclamation point, right? If this kid never put this point here, he would have gotten a 2 mark. Yeah. So this is wrong. But are these books? Okay, maybe it's like pre-packed books. Can you help me to carry these? They are too heavy. I would be glad to. 2 marks. Would you help me to carry these boxes? 2 marks. So either 1 mark, either 1 mark. It isn't this one thing here. And this person would have, oh no, still get 1 mark because this. And this and this, you have to know the difference. It is THESE wrong. So yeah, this is wrong. 1 mark. Context is there, grammatical error, punctuation error, so 1 mark. Okay, so that was question 21, social expression. So I gave you the examples. So what we can derive, what we can come to a conclusion about question 21 is, punctuation is very important. Punctuation ரொம்ப important. Punctuation na enadhu? Question mark, full stop, capital letter ரொம்ப முக்கியம். ஏன்னா உங்க கான்டெக்ட் கரெக்டா இருந்தாலும், உங்க சென்டென்ஸ் பேட்டர்ன் கரெக்டா இருந்தாலும், உங்க பங்க்சுவேஷன் சாலவானா கண்டிப்பா மார்க்கா வெட்டுவாங்க. இருக்கிறது 2 மார்க். அந்த 2 மார்க்ல 1 மார்க்கா போயிடுச்சுன்னா இட்ஸ் லைக் ஐயோ சோ சக்கி ஹாப்பி ஏற்கனவே this whole thing would be 6 marks. So 6 marks, imagine you lose 1 mark for each question just because of punctuation. So instead of getting 12 marks, you only get 6 marks in the final paper. You understand what I mean? ஏன்னா we times 2 the marks. Full mark 6 marks. So 6 times 2 is 12. So 12 is good. But let's say you answer all the questions nicely. Context is okay. Spelling is okay. But punctuation, no full stop, capital letter தெரியல, C பெரிய C-க்கு சின்ன C-க்கு வித்தியாசம் இல்ல. And then you get 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark. So you get 3 times 2, you get 6. 6 marks difference. That's a lot. Another one more thing to the students, I would say, please do question 21. Like really do question 21 properly. Yana you have to understand the markers, people who mark your UPSR paper, right? This is the first impression that they have of you. Impression matters. Okay? Impression matters. When they look at question 21 and then if you can score 6 marks, it's good. They have a good impression about you. Oh, this kid is a good kid. You know? It shouldn't matter, but sometimes it matters. Because people who mark your papers, they are also humans. So, impression kandipa irukum. So, sometimes it plays a role. So, just make sure that you set off the tone properly. So, question 21, I would say, do well. Take the extra time to really check your spelling and your punctuation. Of course, spelling is also very important. Right? It is simple and use simple words. But be careful. Don't answer with one word such as yes, no, okay. That is not acceptable. Okay. Let's say, can you help me buy some eggs? For example, under stimulus, can you help me buy some eggs? You cannot answer with okay, OKAY, full stop. அது full sentence இல்ல. அந்த மாதிரி நீங்க ஆன்சர் பண்ணீங்களா சில இயர்ஸ் they accept, சில இயர்ஸ் they don't accept. So I say, do not gamble. What I would say is, I will go to the shop now. Or, okay, I will get them. Make sure you answer the sentence make sure you answer in a full sentence. At least 3 or 4 words. Or, okay, I will do it. Don't answer, okay, do you want some tea? Yes. No. Don't say yes. Answer with yes, please. Yes, comma, please. Full stop. Answer like this. Or, of course, you can also answer it like this. Would you like some tea? Yes, comma, I would like some tea. Full stop. Answer in full sentence so that you can get the full marks. Please don't write yes, no, okay, don't know. Don't. Be careful lah in that part. Unless you're a weak student na, okay. Instead of getting no marks at all, you can write yes, no, so that at least you get 1 mark. But if you are aiming for an A, make sure you write in full sentences. Okay? Okay, so let's move on. So, okay, if you realize, UPSR paper 1, section B, they have these kind of questions. They ask you to tick the answer. I'm going to go just very fast. When you tick the answer, make sure you tick inside the box. Please tick inside the box. Tick பண்ணும்போது, don't tick like this. You tick. Some of the kids, they tick outside the box. Outside the box கூட tick பண்ணிருக்காங்க. Tick in the tick they will sambung from here until okay, for example, this one, right? இங்கேந்து இது வரைக்கும். So in the line will go into this box here. If it goes into this box, you will be marked wrong. It's true, people will mark you wrong. So அழகா சின்னதா கியூட்டா இந்த மாதிரி டிக் பண்ணா போதும். ரொம்ப பெருசால டிக் பண்ண வேணாம். ஓகே? அப்புறம் ஒன்னொன்னு இந்த பாக்ஸ்ல வரியிறது, கலர் பண்றது, லொரே பண்றது. Some kids are so creative. So much time in their hand. Ask them to check the punctuation, they won't check. Question mark போட சொன்னா போட மாட்டீங்க. Full stop போட சொன்னா போட மாட்டீங்க. ஆனா இந்த பாக்ஸ்ல கலர் பண்றது, வரியிறது, அதெல்லாம் ஜக்கா பண்றீங்க. So don't. Okay? It's why you in that time you press a time only you want to do all this kind of nonsense. I also don't know, but there are kids who do this, including my kids. I've had kids who draw in the paper. I'm like, why are you drawing in that paper? Okay, so don't color, don't lore, don't draw your cartoon and everything. No, you go back home and draw. Once you finish the paper, you go back home and draw. Okay. True or false? Please If they ask you to write true, you write true. If they ask you to write false, you write false. Kids always have this misconception. Mother answer false na kandipa ரெண்டாவது answer true ஆ தான் இருக்கும். இல்ல. நம்ம சொன்ன அந்த மாதிரி. இது mother answer true ஆச்சுனா இது கண்டிப்பா false ஆ தான் இருக்கும். இல்ல. Sometimes can be false and false, sometimes can be true and true. So you must read everything properly, understand what they're asking, then you answer. Jangan masih kasih tembak, இது false na இது கண்டிப்பா true ஆ இருக்கும், இது true na இது கண்டிப்பா false ஆ இருக்கும். இல்ல. ஒன்னொன்னு false na false னு எழுதுங்க. Don't cross, don't tick. Nobody is asking you to tick and cross. There are kids who do not listen to this. Anna, you would think like, 2020 still students don't do this. No, kids do this and you lose mark. ஏன்னா வந்து markers conception is you do not understand what is being asked. நீ instruction படிக்கல, so நான் எதுக்கு உனக்கு மார்க்கா கொடுக்கணும்? So they will thunder you wrong. இங்க false எழுந்தாத நீங்க இங்க வந்து cross பண்ணினீங்களா இல்ல true எழுந்தாத நீங்க tick பண்ணினீங்கன்னா wrong. So 2 marks. Basically 4 marks lah பறந்து போயிடும். Because you don't want to read the instruction and do. One thing, here, okay, they ask you to to circle the correct answer. So you circle lah the correct answer. Okay, you just circle. Circle like this kid has circled. Some kids got do coloring here, lore, draw flower. Maybe like ada ke? Seriously ada. Ada budak lore, color, circle, highlight. I don't know how. Yeah, but there are kids who do this. So don't. Read the instruction and follow the instruction. If they ask you to circle, you circle. If they ask you to color, you color. Okay? They won't ask you to color because it's a waste of time. So normally they will ask you to circle. So you do that. And matching, just do straight lines like this. Don't do chora all. Some kids do chora. Some kids like to do the wavy lines. They wave. Yeah, you have to remember the person who's marking your paper is a human also. So imagine all the students do like wave. Mara cikgu. Okay, so don't make the marker mara lah kan. Okay, so don't do wave all. Just do like this. In the numbering, correct sequence. So you just see the number 1 has been done for you. So you write lah number 2, number 3, number 4 according to the sequence. You do properly. Okay, one thing I need to tell you guys about this is this one. If you say like this, right? Okay, இங்க வந்து 3 இது இருக்கு. You get 3 out of 3 correct, you get 2 marks. You get 2 out of 3 correct. அதாவது ரெண்டே தான் மேட்சிங் betul. ஒன்னு சாலானா you get 1 mark. 1/3. So ஒரு matching தான் betul, ரெண்டு matching salana 1 mark. Same goes to here also. If you get 1 correct, you get 1 marks. You get 2 corrects, you also get 1 mark. You get 3 out of 3 corrects, you get 2 marks. Okay? So நீங்க அது எப்படி முடியும்? கண்டிப்பா sometimes kids repeat back the same number. There are kids. So just be careful lah. So don't think like ரெண்டு எனக்கு கொடுக்கிற மார்க் வந்து இதுக்கு வந்து 2 மார்க்ஸ் தான். So you have to make sure you get all 3 correct, then only you get 2 out of 2. So be careful lah. These questions are what we say as English teachers. We say these questions are there to help the weaker students. ஏன்னா answer வந்து actually இருக்கும், அந்த stimuluusல இருக்கும். You just have to read properly and answer. So you just have to pick right, false or true, circle, match, number. So இதெல்லாம் வந்து normally 8 marks. It will amount to 8 marks in the paper. 8 marks na, okay, will amount to 8 marks. So these are there to help the weaker students, kids who cannot really understand. So these are there to help the weaker students. So I would say weaker students, please use this to your advantage. So follow the instructions when you answer so that you know you can get more marks. Okay. Alright, we only have 10 more minutes, so I'm just going to rush through for these two. List 2 other things you can buy at a bookshop. Okay, இந்த மாதிரி question வெளியாகுச்சுன்னா, please make sure you read the stimulus and then you take the answer and you salin balik bulat-bulat. Okay. If they put capital letter, you write the capital letter. If there is any contraction ke any apa-apa je lah, you just follow salin bulat-bulat. See, every year they have this question. This is to help weak students, and this is 2 marks, which is like very easy to get. List 2 documents, list 2 outdoor activities, list 2 other things you can buy at the bookshop, list 2 uniforms, list 2 beverages. Where can the customers use the vouchers that will be given to them? All these answers are already inside the stimulus, except for this one. இது தவிர list 2 other things means things வேற ஜாமா வேற இதுல. But this one, 2 documents, 2 outdoor activities, 2 uniform, 2 beverages. Okay, where can the customer use the vouchers? All these answers are already in the paragraph. You just take and then you salin balik. So when you salin balik, make sure the spelling is correct. 1. Number 2, capital letter irundha, make sure you do the capital letter. Okay? Alright. So that is easy. This is also register for the competition. Nathan and Lily Bass. Don't be scared. To register. Oh my god. Perkataan list இல்லையா அப்படின்னு. No, it's just listing. They just want to confuse you, make you scared a bit. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of the paper. Right? To register, what does they do? Just list down lah. It's already in the paragraph. You just rewrite back. List 2 activities based on the text. You see, they already give you based on the list 2 activities. So you just list down. Okay. This one, this question was in the UPSR paper. Give 2 words to describe the durian tree. Kids misunderstood. They misunderstood this thing. 2 words none, அதுங்க என்ன நினைச்சிங்க, ஒரு இதுக்கு வந்து 2 words இருந்தது. So நிறைய பிள்ளைங்க வந்து very strong, very arrogant. They write like that. No. What they meant is 1 word here, 1 word here. Arrogant, strong. So many kids made the mistake. So I actually pity the kids lah. 2 words நானும் கொஞ்சம் confused ஆயிட்டோம். Maybe very arrogant, very strong அந்த மாதிரி தான். No, what they meant was arrogant, strong அந்த மாதிரி. So be careful. Okay? Just be careful when they ask you questions like this. Okay. These are the questions that are a bit harder lah. So 2016, I'm sorry, as I said just now, I had to use SK UPSR papers because of some technicality issues. So I just going to go through a bit. UPSR 2006, they asked a lot of what questions. Direct answers are most often in the passage or the stimulus given. Do intelligent lifting, do not copy, edit. What I mean is, அப்படியே எடுத்த ஆன்சர் வந்து சாலிங் பண்ணாங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் நீங்க எடிட் பண்ணணும், சப்ஜெக்ட் ஒர்க் அக்ரிமெண்ட். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி கொஸ்டின் நிறைய இருந்துச்சு 2016 paper, and the answers were already in the passage. So the kids just have to answer. Unfortunately, if the students are listening, I'm telling you, these questions will most probably won't come out for 2020 unless they kasihan you guys because of RMO, so they change the format. But most likely won't come out. In the question too direct. 2016 was the first time KSSR UPSR was introduced, so and the question paper was extremely easy compared to 2019 last year. So I don't think this question will come out. So this was in 2017. Do you think Puan Hani's application is successful? So answer வந்து yes or no. You have to write yes or no. Sentence copied from the stimulus. So இருக்கிற sentence வந்து they just ask you to copy back. So when it comes to copy back, one thing I'm scared when it's come to copy back, students normally don't pay attention to the spelling, and they will mark you wrong if your spelling is wrong, because 1 mark தான். In the yes or no ஒரு mark, sentence ஒரு mark. So yes or no, if you write answer yes, if that's the correct answer, you get 1 mark. But let's say ஒரு spelling சாலாவானாலும் they will mark you wrong because they say you cannot copy properly. This one, UPSR 2017, copied from stimulus. Okay, so Ame and Peter normally meet in evening. Where do you think they would go? Why? So why? They already give you reason. So you just write lah. Place on the playground. So you answer it is because. Why? So like that. Okay. So this one. How would you tackle these kind of questions? From the given list, which book would you read? Give your reason. So இந்த மாதிரி question வரும்போது you can answer like this. I would read dash because I dash. Because you give reason lah why. Or I would like to read. I would like because we have the word you would, right? So if you want to be like, okay, என்னால confident நான் இந்த மாதிரி answer பண்ண முடியும். Okay, so if you're confident, I would like to read the name of the book because the reason why. This is very easy. You just take an answer. But you make sure the spelling is copied correctly from the stimulus. எதுனா the name of the book. So எது from the given list. So you make sure you copy the name of the book, you copy it properly lah. Capital letter, spelling, must check. Okay, next. Let's say questions come out like this. The best time to go to Mario Pizza is during dinner. Do you agree? Give your reason. Okay. So when they ask you, do you agree? There's only yes or no, or you can say I agree or I disagree. And then you can also say yes because apa, kenapa. I agree because why. Yes, I agree, full stop. It is because, okay, acceptable. But don't ever answer yes, I agree because. You cannot start a sentence with the word because. Okay, because is a conjunction. You cannot start with a conjunction. So you should put the word it is because. Answer கிடைக்கும் ஒரு மார்க் கிடைக்கும். Yes, I agree ஒரு மார்க் கிடைக்கும். ஆனா வந்து இது வந்து they will still give you 1 mark because there's no it is because. Okay, so don't lose mark because of that. Do not start the answer with because. Okay, same. It is important to be humble. Do you agree? Give your reason. Okay, so do you agree? Yes, no, I agree, disagree. Same thing. And I say, yes, I agree because. இந்த மாதிரி answer போடாதீங்க. இந்த மாதிரி answer போடலாம். Okay. My expectation for 2020, I don't think this kind of question will come out. Do you agree question வந்து வராதுன்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன். Because since 2018, 2019, is 2017 if I'm not mistaken. 2018, 2019, do you agree question வரவே இல்ல. So I don't think 2020 அந்த question திருப்பி repeat பண்ணுவாங்கன்னு நான் நினைக்கல. So it's good to know this format, but I don't think this will come out. Okay, which set would Azminche Azmi order for his family? Why? So if they ask you question like this, you answer, Minche Azmi would order the family set because. So you answer because. The family set because. Okay, நீங்க answer பண்ணலாம். The family set. You just answer terus. Which set? The family set because. Ana, don't do like this. Set would Inche Azmi order for his family is the family set because you, I know you what you do, students do what they do is they take this part and then they write family set because. Okay, this is wrong, huh? Okay. Family set because. This one, same reason as I said just now. It is. இது பரவாயில்ல பாருங்க. ஏன்னா வந்து இது ஒரு sentence. So it's okay. ஆனா இது வந்து ரெண்டு சென்டென்ஸ்னால you cannot start with because. You must start with it is because. Family set you get 1 mark. ஆனா இதுக்கு வந்து மார்க் கிடைக்காது because form was allowed. Okay. Okay, now 2018, 2019, mostly they ask questions like this. Why do you think one honey? They don't ask really do you think? No. They ask you why. So they don't want yes or no. They want you to give reason. This is truly a hot question. Okay, higher order thinking skill question. Okay, you have to think. And most of the questions from 2018 and 2019 are like this. So why do you think one honey chose this school? So you start off with, I think one honey chose this school because, or you can say one honey chose this school because. You can also ganti the word one honey to she. She chose this school because. You can also say, I think it is because. Or you want to keep it short, you also can say it is because. Ana it is because வந்து கொஞ்சம் risky. கொஞ்சம் risky. ஏன்னா sometimes அந்த sentence pattern வந்து நீங்க பார்க்கணும். But it is also acceptable. So just be careful lah what you choose. So any of these answers can be chosen. But you have to put your own reason lah as to why she chose this school. Okay, So why do you think? இப்போ வந்து ரொம்ப வந்து why do you think தான் வருது question. இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா, in your opinion, why would many people be interested to go to the book fair? Actually வந்து ஒரே கேள்வி தான். They just put different words. So don't be confused. Okay, you can answer like this. In my opinion, people would be interested to go to the book fair because. So it's basically you are copying back lah. People would be interested. Or you can say many people would be interested to go to the book fair because. Illa, many people would go to the book fair because why? Yeah. Again, you can say it is because why. Okay, there are many ways to write. எனக்கு என்ன கொஞ்சம் scared, what I'm scared is when students copy back the question, they tend to make spelling errors, especially perkataan seperti interested. So would kurang. Many times I've seen kids write WOLD. So that is what I'm very scared. So normally lah, like I'm teaching the like weaker students, I would ask them to write it is because. It's easy. It's என்ன சொல்றது? Hopefully they'll get the right answer. So normally I'll write them to write it is because, but you can write in many ways. So all these answers are accepted. Don't be scared. Oh my god, now when the people would be interested, adala elundala apdi. Okay. So I think this is the same. So I just wanted to show to you. You see, they normally use the same question. So right now they're saying us, why do you think, why do you think? So just don't be scared of the questions lah. And then what can I say? Okay, last one. This one, before I go to the question, two more slides. Please bear with me just for a while. Huh? Okay, இது வந்து Jasmine plans to get a storybook for her little brother. Why do you think it is a good idea? Now, why I want to do this is, you have to make sure when you answer these kind of questions, please make sure it is related to the passage, sorry, to the line given. In the stimulus வந்து they are talking about a book fair, and the book fairல வந்து discount இருக்கு அப்படி இப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க. So நிறைய பிள்ளைங்க வந்து why do you think it is a good idea? The answer, I think it is a good idea because there is a discount for storybooks. It is because the Jasmine can buy the book at a cheaper price. No, the answer was not accepted. So what they accept was the answer that is related to the little brother. Macam question macam, I think it's because the brother can learn new words. It is, I think it is a good idea because the brother can read the book during his free time. So the answer should be related to the little brother. So that is one thing that I want to tell you. So that is important. Okay, last one. A few additional points. Please learn the terms. Learn some terms: local, seasonal, foreign, domestic, wild, aquatic, marine life. இதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் learn பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Reflexive pronouns, what is the difference between yourself and yourselves? Normally in the question தான் வழியாகும், ஏன்னா இது கொஞ்சம் confusing இருக்கும். So please learn all this. Annual means once a year. Biannual means twice a year. Fortnightனா வந்து 2 weeks once. 2 வாரத்துல ஒரு தடவை. Junk food, snacks, indoor, outdoor, livestock, cattle, aquatic, marine life. இதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் you have to learn now on these terms. Root words. What do we use for root word? இதெல்லாம் வந்து models. To infinitive, can. Root word macam can you go? So can இருந்துச்சுன்னா go தான் வரணும். Went எழுத முடியாது. Just like to go, to come and stuff like that. Please learn the difference between at, on and in. At for time and place. On for time and place. In for time and place. And the difference between this, that, these, those, you should learn. எது near, எது singular, எது far, எது plural, please learn. And then who and whom. Who is the subject, whom is the object. Amira talked to Alia. Who talked to Alia? Amira talked to Alia. So who வந்து Amira பத்தி கேக்குறாங்க. Whom did Amira talk to? So they are asking about the subject. And questions with whom often end with to or with. So on the question when the dash did Amira talk to அப்படின்னு வந்துச்சுன்னா அந்த word to இருக்குல்ல, so automatically you know the answer is who. So who இல்ல, be careful of that. Question tags, she has done her homework, hasn't she? He was not studying, was he? இங்க இருக்கிறது தான் இங்க வரும். இங்க பாசிட்டிவா இருந்தா இங்க நெகட்டிவா வரும், இங்க நெகட்டிவா இருந்தா இங்க பாசிட்டிவா வரும், அவ்வளவுதான். ஆனா இது கொஞ்சம் he works in Petronas, so இது வந்து அந்த verb இல்ல தானே, so automatically we go for doesn't he. They never come to my house, so they we use do they. Okay, if past tense means did they. அவ்வளவுதான். Paper 2 I thought some part, I'm so sorry. So I will now open for questions. Okay, wait, let me open. Okay, live 2 questions. Good afternoon. Oh, sorry. Okay, good. Got 2 questions. Yes, okay. Will 1 mark be deducted if the sentence has more than 6 or 7 words? 6 or 7 words in what sense, teacher? Idhula வந்து 6 or 7 words? In the sentence, marks வந்து 6 or 7 words க்கு மேல வந்து marks deduct பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. I think you're asking about question 21, right? No, marks will not be deducted for number of words. Marks will only be deducted for grammatical error, punctuation error, spelling error. மித்த வகையில வந்து மார்க் வந்து வெட்ட மாட்டாங்க. So you don't have to worry. Kids can write as long as they want, but of course that is a waste of time. Right? So வேற என்ன இருக்கு? இன்னொரு question இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். எங்க பாக்குறது question? Teacher, can I use don't can in question 21? Yes, you can use. You can use don't and can't. You can use, no problem. As long as grammatically correct, you can use. Problem இல்ல, அது வந்து பிரச்சனை இல்ல. Question 21, yes, teacher Umaji, yeah. Don't have problem. நீங்க எவ்வளவு வேணாலும் எழுதலாம். You can write more than 6 to 7 words. So that's not a problem. They will only penalize you for capital problem, punctuation problem, spelling problem, grammar problem. Number of words வந்து இது வரைக்கும் வந்து எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்லை. வேற என்ன question இருக்கு? Wash hands. Yeah, you must wash your hands. வேற question இருக்கா? இது நான் ஆன்சர் பண்ணிட்டேன். Teacher, can I use don't and can't in question 21? You can use. பிரச்சனையே இல்லை, நீங்க பாய்க்கலாம். Then make sure the punctuation is correct lah. எங்க வந்து contraction இருக்குன்னு வைங்க. இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். So teachers, if you are still here, நீங்க ஒண்ணு இப்ப நாம அதை சொன்ன தெரியுமா, அந்த terms, இந்த terms வந்து நான் ஒண்ணு சொன்னேன், additional points வந்து terms அது இது இந்த லோக்கல் சீசனல் இதெல்லாம் வந்து எப்படி நீங்க வந்து உங்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு வந்து இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணனா beginning of the class, right? So when you have a beginning, when you are doing beginning of the class, you can do like this, brain teasers. So in the brain teasers, you can give them. So now this is what we did, my friends and I. So we would give them questions like this, like 3 seasonal fruits in Malaysia, 3 local fruits in Malaysia. பிள்ளைங்களுக்கு தரனா பரவாயில்ல, you can go with them, go through with them later on, so at least they know the terms. 3 farm animals, 3 tame animals, 3 wild animals. இது கொஞ்சம் ஃபன்னா இருக்கும். You can do like a quiz or anything like that in the beginning of the class, set induction. You can even do brain teasers related to the topic. இப்ப நம்ம year 6 SK ஸ்கூல்னா வந்து மதர் டாபிக் வந்து புக்ஸ் பத்தி. So you can even talk about types of genres, so fiction, non-fiction, and the mari. So you can do that lah for this one. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Oh, another one more thing, teachers. Fun thing that you can do is you can teach essays with Google Forms. So இந்த மாதிரி கூட செய்யலாம். So this is an example I got from Langkawi, from my school, from my friend in SK Sri Negeri. So she did this. You just choose the right answer. Last school holidays, Ideal and his family go to, went to. So answer when. அந்த மாதிரி. So immediate answer வந்து being checked. So நீங்க அந்த மாதிரி check பண்ணிக்கலாம். Even paper 013 lah, basically paper 1. Also you can do things like this. People who like indoor activities should join what? Big Brain Club. So you get the answer. So these are ways that you can do lah. Okay, thank you. Can I get your number? Yes, you can, but how am I supposed to give you my number? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to give you my number, but I'll give you my number. Sure, no problem. Or you can get my email address. My email address is, you can email me. Wait, I can give you my email address. Wait, let me think. தெரியுதா? இது வந்து என்னோட இமெயில் அட்ரஸ். ஸோ நீங்க இந்த இமெயில் அட்ரஸ்க்கு இமெயில் பண்ணீங்கன்னா I will answer your questions or we can exchange numbers there, I think. Can you see? Okay, so this is my email address. You can email me there. Another one more thing I can give you guys, if you guys want lah. It is grammar quick notes. Just if you guys, இது வந்து நான் என் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் செஞ்சேன். இங்க வந்து nouns, pronouns, ஆனா நான் tenses ஓட இது வந்து நான் ஒன்றும் செய்யல. But I've already done this. If you guys are interested, you can just drop me an email asking for it. Then I will give you lah. I will upload for you. No, I will send it to you. About my English. So இது வந்து I did for my students lah. My students are very weak students. So I did like examples and stuff like that. So if you want, you just drop me an email asking for this, then I'll give it to you. I'll just upload for you. Okay. So I hope I'll help you guys. And thank you for everything. Thank you for listening. Sorry if I did any mistakes. Thank you guys. I'm gonna stop my screen now. Bye.